Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to my fantasy football waiver wire pickup video. These are the guys you need to pick up for your fantasy team as we approach week 5 action. As always, these are players that are owned in 50% or less of Yahoo leagues. Starting off just a hair above 50%, at 64% owned, Ronnie Hillman, running back, Denver Broncos. Hillman has risen 31% ownership in the last day. To say CJ Anderson has been a disappointment this season would be an understatement. Hillman has each week carved out a larger role in this offense. He exploded this past week. I still see this as a running back by committee type situation for the time being. But the bottom line here is Hillman is cutting into Anderson's carries. If you're an Anderson owner, you have to own Hillman. And if you're just looking for a running back, Hillman is a perfect ad right now. Coming in next at 50% owned, wide receiver, Jacksonville Jaguars, Allen Hurns. He's had back-to-back games with touchdowns and at least 70 yards receiving. Saw a ton of targets and a ton of production this past week, mostly due to the Vontae Davis factor as he was on Allen Robinson for a majority of the day. Hurns is the number 2 wide receiver in Jacksonville. He's a solid ad to fill in as these bye weeks approach. Coming in at 46% owned, Duke Johnson Jr., running back, Cleveland Browns. Last 2 weeks, Johnson received 7 and 10 targets in the passing game. Head coach Mike Pettin has said that he wants to get Johnson the ball in space more. It seems that each week he gains a larger role in this offense, stepping little by little in front of Isaiah Crowell. This was proven this week as late in the game in the goal line to go situations, it was Johnson in and not Crowell. Coming in at 46% owned, Leonard Hankerson, wide receiver, Atlanta Falcons. He's been inconsistent for the most part this season, but he's been more consistent than Roddy White, who has been a big disappointment this year, especially considering the high-powered nature of the Atlanta offense. At this point, Hankerson is a guy that I want to add and stash on my bench, not a guy I feel comfortable starting. However, as the season goes along, this Atlanta offense, Hankerson will have games where he puts up big numbers. Last but not least, a deeper league ad, wide receiver, St. Louis Rams, Tavon Austin, 36% owned. Austin is a guy that I'm definitely keeping my eye on, but I don't completely trust him. The last 2 weeks, he's actually looked like an NFL receiver instead of a gimmick play kind of guy, special teamer. The production was there obviously last week, and it seems like he's turning into an actual wide receiver. So this guy is, again, a guy I'm adding in a deep league only, but I don't feel comfortable starting, but I'm going to hold on to him and see kind of what happens there. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to check back as Mason and I will have all of your Week 5 NFL predictions here. We'll see you next time.